Hello, this is Trent Nelson, and somebody wanted me to keep talking about different symptoms and diagnoses, specific symptoms, and how they could be worked with from a mind-body approach to alternative medicine or alternative healing. And my company, Infinite Healing, offers these alternative approaches: infinite body work, hands-on healing, and infinite breath work, which is a specific kind of breathing technique. So somebody wanted to know about the brain, and when somebody has a split brain, and what the symptoms of that might be and how it could be worked with. So let's talk a little bit about the brain. Brain is basically has two hemispheres, and the left side of the brain basically controls the right side of the body, and the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body. And so these cords, these brain connections cross through the different sides to control different sides of the body, and they're divided by something in the middle called the corpus callosum. And the corpus callosum can become traumatized. There can be a stuckness. There's not a movement in the corpus callosum or rigidity, and it can cause the communication between the left and the right hemispheres of the brain to cease functioning. Now, most people who experience this, if they want to know what are the symptoms of having a split brain, is oftentimes there's a feeling associated that with, I just can't seem to get it together. I can't seem to get my life together. I have all these projects and I can't seem to focus on or have awareness on them simultaneously. And often that is a symptom of having a split brain. It's the feeling that the left and the right sides of the brain are split. The person actually complains oftentimes of feeling split. And so what can you do about this? There's oftentimes also people, when they have this as a situation, sometimes they won't notice any symptoms, but their brain will try to accommodate this situation. And even though there isn't the communication between the left and the right hemispheres, the person will develop a personality approach to dealing with this problem, and oftentimes they will become more of a pleasing personality. They tend to become more dramatic, or they tend to act out more about what they feel, and sometimes these people become more feeling oriented, because the communication in the brain causes them to feel like there is something off there, but they're not sure how to pinpoint what that is. So the corpus callosum can be healed. It can be caused to be, the movement can come back, the left and the right hemispheres. The communication can return, so that you feel like the left side, which is oftentimes controls the right side of the body, is responsible for intellect, mathematics, languages, the more intellectual side of life, and the right side of the brain, controlling the left side of the body, is responsible for creativity, intuition, and the imagery that we focus on. So you want those two sides of yourself to be communicating simultaneously, and otherwise you will develop these kinds of you try to make up for this symptomology by developing more personality. And even though you feel like your cognitive skills aren't very effective, you may become more of a personality type of person. And so you can heal this, you can work with this. So if you'd like help with this situation, I recommend that you contact Trent Nelson at Infinite Healing, www.lulu.com/Trent Inspires, and otherwise you can email me at trentnelsоninspires@hotmail.com, and I'd be happy to help you work with this symptoms. So I hope that answers the question, and thanks for watching this YouTube.